Alright, so we're going back in here. We're gonna go here. We've come this far. We will find him no matter what. Should we go? Let's go after Heisman. This bounty will be perfect for helping us stand out at the exhibition. Let's make sure we succeed. I hope all this won't go down in vain. Is our bounty really here? So I want to know. Is it real? Is it for real? Giant sandworms.
Indeed.
Yes. Right. This area is massive, though. I could expect no less considering the occupants. What's that at the bottom? An underground lake? Hey, look. There's a hut on the shore of the lake. What hut? What? So he really has been living here. No wonder no one's been able to catch him here.
However,
something is amiss. No, if that truly is his hideout, how might he keep his victims here and once kidnapped? Yeah, that's true.
Look.
This place must be home to countless monsters. A child would not survive even half a day. Now that you mention it, you've got a point. This doesn't seem like the kind of place where you could hide a lot of people.
Well,
then we'll drag the truth out of him. For now, let's check the place out.
I'm heading out.
There they are. Take this! Come on!
What was that? Faker has daggers?
Let's
Dude, that's
that
awesome.
somewhere safe.
I
Faker.
see the enemy.
Ooh, that was
Keep
what?
the pressure on.
Faker gives
Let's
you
keep moving.
bonus experience points? Yo, that's insane.
Pretty standard.
No, that's not a lot though.
Right there.
They've noticed us.
No matter. So I don't.
No. Looks like they found us.
There they
Oh
are.
no.
There they go.
No, I lost it. Shake my head.
Right there. All right. How's that?
Stronger already.
I'm level 25 now. Nice.
Come on.
So we're going down here. Wait, are we sure we're gonna fight him?
That should be it. We don't know what's lurking inside. Stay vigilant, everyone.
It's just a hut. Simple
Tracks. Something small crawled here.
Probably the larvae of the giant sandworms, right? This place is bound to be chock full of them. Maybe what happened is that people mistook the human for some subspecies of the sandworms. Not that they're anything alike.
Ugh. Even the memory of being eaten puts a twinge in my nose.
Yeah.
I'd rather it stay numb.
Stop fussing over a smell. You'll attract the enemy.
I just heard something. It can't be.
Gallica, which way is the sound coming from?
Shh! Be quiet! No, they're footsteps. Someone's coming this way.
Footsteps. It looks like it's another human. What is? It looks smaller. Another human worm.
Keep your guard up.
Who's he?
Oh, Heisman! Wow.
It's coming back!
How do you know where it's hiding?
He's a bat, of course. He knows.
I think it's gone somewhere.
Are you the man we seek?
Name yourselves.
You mean this is Heisman?
I didn't expect a chief.
He's a chief.
Never seen one in the flesh. We're but another lesser tribe the city dwellers don't care for.
He's a part of the Royal Knight? Doesn't look like it.
We owe you a debt, it seems.
A knight of the crown, are you?
Oh,
Is that
maybe
why you knew my name?
part of
or
another
perhaps
country.
you know it from
Another country,
the
right?
wanted posters.
Both, actually.
I flee to the furthest depths, and still they pursue me.
Where are the people you kidnapped?
What are you talking about? Suppose there's no point standing around chatting with someone after my head.
That weapon. So he truly was part of the Shadow Guard.
Shadow Guard?
Eyes front. He's a knight to be reckoned with.
Of course.
Here I come! I'll not be anyone's captive without a fight. I'll have to provide some less delicate discouragement. No hard feelings.
Discouragement.
I was saving this.
Huh? There's more Heismays?
To push me this far.
You must be
I
one
did
that's
not give you enough
gone, right?
credit. But against my mirage arts, your strength means nothing.
I get the feeling that Heisman attacks are wavering. Is it just my imagination?
We've got multiple
Maybe he's just a good guy. Oh man, this new controller is just so stiff.
Hack and slash.
Disappointing.
going on?
Rip.
Where'd he go?
I have my methods.
What was that?
How about this?
There it is again. I can feel Heisman hesitating slightly when he attacks me.
Captain, they've slowed you down.
That we strive for!
Nothing? That sucks. For
Unresting.
real? How can I tell?
You're badly wounded.
Let's go
How
for
about
a prodigy.
That all
Roguery.
you have?
Oh man.
Have you really come this far on brute force alone? Now I know you only see what I want you to see. And once lost in the mirage, there is no escape.
Seriously?
This should work.
I lost all turn?
Someone get
Yeah,
him back
I
on
did.
his feet.
I'm not so lucky. Has to be this one, right?
You
stupid. Nope.
Staying awake.
Captain's hurt bad. Let's get him some healing.
I have my methods.
Damn throw.
My strength.
Go. I've got my own
Get him
trick.
healed up.
Let's get.
That
didn't
all you
work.
have?
Ay ay ay. We're gonna die
Badly
actually.
wounded. Is that all? Anyone heal him?
Everyone,
He got strong.
forgive me.
Someone get him back on his feet.
This should help.
Since you survival
I
beast.
shall show you
another
what
day.
true magic.
Healed
I'll
up.
stay my blade.
We can do this.
Plus needed.
I owe you.
We have to go up.
This is nothing. Is that all?
Which one is the real?
I shall vanquish evil.
Yeah, I gotta decide which one is the real one. Eeny, meeny, miny, oh.
I'll
We'll go
cut
with
you
that
down.
There you go, we got him.
Was luck on your side? Or perhaps. No
Perhaps.
matter. I can't back down either way. Here I come.
I shall fire! Maze! This
No,
won't do.
we gotta
To you!
roguery.
Neither timid nor arrogant.
How about this?
Gain third.
Let us
Dude,
clean up
that's awesome. What?
Fire!
Okay, he's not weak to anything, is he?
I was saving this.
Was the left one the real one now?
I've got my own trick.
Or blinking?
Think
No
yourself
holding
equal.
I shall show you what with blade in hand! Fire!
Blunder.
Okay, we have to watch
Most
out then.
impressive. You've some grand cause to fight for, I'm sure. But I have my own. I've no intention of being so easily snared.
Wait, what? That's it? He's gonna get away?
Where'd he go? He disappeared just like that.
Even wholly surrounded, too. Tis bad enough that he's skilled. But we have an environmental disadvantage here.
But the very
Yeah.
first thing he did was save us from a human, right?
Yeah.
So it seemed. Had he not stepped in, he'd be rid of us and not have to bother exposing himself. A passing, strange choice for a supposed amoral scoundrel.
Well, we don't know anything for sure yet. Worth noting that the petrification magic didn't kick in either, I suppose.
Our names still mean nothing then. The people's support is not yet strong enough to protect us. 'Tis frustrating, but we must press on.
We're like the 4,000, obviously, it makes sense.
Should we investigate the hut in the meantime? Maybe we'll find some clues about the kidnappings.
Good plan. Let's take a look first.
The inside's pretty shabby too. by all appearance, he does live in here.
Let's do it.
Perfect. Let's see if we can find any proof that he's a kidnapper. Maybe he's not a kidnapper. Maybe he's been framed.
Doesn't it seem like...
I don't see anything to suggest the kidnapping victims are here.
Huh.
What's this jar? Should we try opening it? Wait, don't. I've seen such a thing on my travels before. The UG tribe has a custom of cremating the dead. They store the bones in an urn for burial. Oh, I see. So it's an urn. But judging by the size of it, these are a child's bones. He'd not go to such trouble for a child he abducted. Tis only a theory, but I suspect this may be Heismay's own child. He is but a fallen knight, and has a price on his head besides. Under such circumstances, he would not be able to manage a proper burial.
Really?
Oh, I see. If he's actually a criminal, then it's what he deserves. His own child is here? Oh, that's pretty sad.
That's...
There's a mark. The Shadow God. He was a knight, I suspected as much. When we learned he was a UG, but now... Is that a different group from the one you were in, Hulkenberg?
The truth is...
Titles and honors go to Kumar, or those who resemble them enough. Other knights work in their shadow. Their duties lesser.
I get it now.
Oh, I see. Hence the name Shadow Guard. Then discrimination even among the knights. So much for our civilized age.
Even so.
The Shadow Guard go unseen by the public. Pariahs, all their only focus is skill. And Heismay, he must be dangerously skilled. Oh, I see. Now a kidnapper, suppose all the prejudice got to him and push him down a darker path. Are you sure, or is he trying to hide because of his deceased son and the discrimination? He can't take it anymore, so he went to hiding. Maybe. There must be something we're missing. Let us investigate further.
Oh.
This doesn't look anything like the hideout of a kidnapper. I'll search for more clues. Yeah, I will.
Look,
all these things have been bundled in multiple layers of cloth.
Indeed. Fairly
tightly at that. It doesn't seem like anything would break if one were to drop it.
Hey!
Now that I look around, everything in this room is bound up in cloth, even the floor and walls. Is it necessary to go to such lengths? Strange. The more I think about it.
Strange.
Perhaps there's some reason behind it all. Oh, some notes?
Is
this a letter?
What?
It says, to Papa, thank you for always working so hard. I hope you and Mama stay in love forever. Sounds like the writing of a child. If they managed that much script, then they must have been well educated. Was this letter written to Heismay? I wonder if the kid saw him as a good father. Yo, maybe that is his child.
So apparently,
I suppose he's been through his own share of woes, but there's also nothing to clear him of the kidnapping charges. We'll have to hear the truth from him.
What?
But can we even catch him? He's fast enough to run in circles around us. A direct confrontation would be difficult. Would that he had some weaknesses we could exploit. Must be if we held the earth for ransom. No, we can't do that. We can't attack the human. There's a lot of cloth. There's a lot of closet here. That struck me as well. There's surely some reason. Why does Heismay have so much cloth lying around? To block out lights, extra bedding, to dampen noise. Extra cloth. He's a bat. It could be because of the noises, right? Or he wants to stay in the dark to block out light. Perhaps to block out the light. So these are makeshift curtains. But why then? Would they be arranged so carefully on the floor? Oh, I have a feeling there's a different reason. Oh, right. To dampen noise. Maybe it helps dampen noise. Noise? That's it. Do you think those big ears of his are just for show? He's bound to be much more sensitive to sound than we are. And that's how he lives here so safely in odd ways. In a cave where sound echoes, it'd be easy for him to hear when humans about. I see. So the cloth is a measure against unnecessary noise. Indeed. I've heard it said that the UG have excellent night vision and sensitivity to sound.
Then...
So if we make a noise that's so loud that even we can hardly stand it, oh, then he will show himself,
Nice.
right? Worth a shot. Let's get to banging. With a knife.
Right then.
Shield.
Let's get this plan underway.
What? Where did... Oh, it's a pan.
Come out! Show yourself!
Seriously?
Wow, that's some crazy echo.
Kind of nice getting to let loose. Long as I'm yelling anyway.
Luis! You think you're so bloody untouchable, you bastard?
Big ugly sandwormy human thing! Even
Are you kidding?
Hulkenberg wouldn't eat you!
God! Rejected by Hulkenberg! The ravenous, all-devouring she-beast of the Knight's Order!
This is what we've come to. Saying whatever's on our minds? Well,
Oh no.
so be it.
Seriously.
Danica! The sound of your wings keeps me up at night! You think you're so smart!
Why are we bullying each other? So be more careful. Hulkenberg?
Hulkenberg, you're... I am absolutely not old-fashioned or stubborn!
What? Yeah.
Enough! Stop this infernal din!
What? What? Would that not hurt him? He's a bat. He should be light, right?
What do you think would happen if that monster showed up without my ears working? You'd all be dead. Is this blasted bounty that important to you?
Here's our guest of honor at last. It was never about the money. Children are missing. We can't just ignore a kidnapper.
Kidnapper? I see now. As you were saying before, they've named me a kidnapper. A monster preying on children.
If the charges are false, I would hear it. In truth, even I've come to doubt the allegations.
And why is that, Lady Knight?
You've lost a child yourself, haven't you?
Wow.
I cannot imagine a parent who has endured such pain would kidnap children, much less sell them off.
Hold on. I can't trust a man who does nothing but flee. The people responsible for my home burning. Zorba, who forced the dead to fight on his behalf. Anyone who can't face reality themselves is capable of any low.
True enough. If we lived in a world where words alone proved us just, I'd not be living in this infernal cave. I'm sorry, but I won't go to the gallows before I've even honored my son's death. If you'll not leave me be, then we decide this another way.
By battle.
So you're finally ready to fight us properly.
Draw steel.
Wait, I don't
If
know
I'm
if
to
this
take
tea
your
card is
life,
pretty good.
I'll not do it from the shadows. But if you refuse to retreat, then ready your blades.
We have our
We have our
own
reasons for not backing down.
Hope you don't think hiding's enough to make us give up and leave.
Here I come.
Seriously, this
I'll use
team
this.
composition has no... Oh, no! For real, I feel hesitation of Heisman. Could he be wavering about delivering a fatal blow?
He's not getting away this time.
Wait, I didn't see which one was the real him.
I shall vanquish evil.
Let's heal up for a moment.
Thank you.
Gotta heal up myself. Magla injection. No. Magla potion, okay? Let's just get rid of one guy first.
Is that all you have?
What's going on?
Oh, man.
Where'd he go?
Die!
For real.
Captain's hurt bad. Let's get him some healing.
Why can't I have AoE damage, for real?
Captain's on his heels
How
up.
about this?
You stupid.
I'm barely staying awake.
Shouldn't have done that.
Oh, please.
It costs a lot of damage.
What can I do?
Badly wounded. Can anyone heal him?
Warrior! Are you well?
That helped. obliged.
Yes, we got it.
Observe.
Oh, come on. Seriously?
I show
Dark
no
sword.
mercy.
Oh, man. Forgot. Kids forget.
Let's try this. Thank you.
Let's try this.
Thanks.
Hmm.
That helped.
I don't think I should be using...
Allow me to use this.
Wait, I think that was
Is that all?
the right side in the front.
Copies. I wonder if there's some way to tell them apart.
Alright, I don't have to...
Take this.
Yes. Okay, I think I saw it.
You saw through my illusion. Even so,
Don't bluff with me nice right now.
This is nothing.
Amber's badly wounded.
Emma.
For real?
Heal her.
What's that? Okay, we gotta heal up
Trust
for a
me.
moment.
I'll touch you down.
She forgot that we can only do melee
about
attacks.
Let's
Oh, man.
I show no mercy.
Do I want to use it? I can't use that. It's just too much. Let's heal up Hulkenberg. There you go.
This should work. Obliged. Drive ball.
Agility.
Let's increase the attack.
Is that all?
Let's just do it
I got
again.
my own tricks.
Let's go. 4 turns. Let's go.
Oh, Mystic Fire! Hero!
You gotta heal.
Royal Soul! We're not out of this yet!
Thank you.
That's all my
Helpful as ever.
MP gone for real.
This should
Seriously,
work.
Fakers. Just too much. Okay, wait. I didn't look at which one
Something's off. That copy doesn't have a...
doesn't have a what. I was so stupid!
No holding back.
Dude, there's no chapter! Why did I not pay attention?
A blunder.
Burn! Still standing, I see.
It's buff again.
Flash.
Dude, was I
I'll use
stupid or
this.
something? Yo, it was always like that. I thought we were supposed to watch out for which one is, I don't know, which one appeared first or something.
Let's go. Hold on.
Kick my head. There you go. We done it. We done it.
Then my fight
Seriously.
ends here. What are those strange powers you possess?
For real. Yeah. How?
admit,
How? How
it
did that
feels
happen?
good to
For
get
real.
stronger.
Why was I so stupid?
How'd you cast spells without igniters? What was that?
We'll have our answers first. Did you really kidnap all those people from the castle town?
Look around you, lad. Where would I keep the victims? Besides, I'm but one man. Kidnapping on the scale you suggest would be damn near impossible.
You're saying you were framed? This case even
Obviously.
reached the capital, you know. Why would anyone pin such horrors on an innocent man?
Innocent is more generous than most of the world sees me. A Ujif drifter, a disgraced knight condemned by the Sanctists. What couldn't they pin on me? They cast me
I
out,
see.
stripped my titles, and put a price on my head. They would even refuse me the right to mourn my child.
And thus...
Oh, that's why he has a urn
you
then.
held back against us, didn't you? You never intended to take our lives. Or perhaps you could not bring yourself to kill a young man.
Just didn't want to make a mess I'd have to clean up.
What do you think? Is Heismay really our kidnapper?
I don't think he's the culprit.
I don't think he's the culprit.
I agree. That being said,
There's no way.
it is also hard to imagine the town maintaining a groundless bounty so faithfully. It was the Holy Lady who named the price, and the guard captain who thereby took it to the capital.
They're the culprit.
To end this as a case of mistaken identity would disgrace their word.
You think they must have had a reason to suspect him then? So, what's really going on here?
Sounds to me like between the Guard Corps and Heismay, one of them could be lying. Remember when we first arrived? We almost got killed by a beast they told us would be asleep.
You cannot be suggesting the Guard Corps set us up. Absurd! No, it defies all reason. They went
No, it
to
makes
such
sense.
lengths to place the request.
So you think I'm the one lying, do you?
Like I said, we don't make assumptions. If there's anything else you know, we're listening.
You're a strange lot. Fine. Investigate this as you see fit. And if you think I'm guilty by the end of it, put me in chains. What's the matter? Never tied up a captive before?
Give it
Why
a
would
rest,
we
old
do
man.
that?
You'll make a better guide than a captive. Otherwise, the human makes a meal of us, and nobody wins.
A strange lot indeed. And... Oh, my God, a foul-smelling one to boot.
Well, maybe we did take a bath. That's why. We came out of a butthole. That's why.
Sorry, but you'll have to bear with us.
Don't mind me.
If the charges prove false, you should be cleared. Still, we'll have to find a new head to be judged for the competition.
Then we'll just find whoever's actually behind it and have their head instead. Let's contact Barden tomorrow, but we'll keep quiet about Heismay. Can't tell if we can trust the guardsman yet.
What are we going to do with Heismay tonight? We can't exactly set him up at the inn.
Steady on. You're not leaving me to watch our bounty alone.
Fine. Then Nurus and I can both watch him tonight. Better us than risking our candidate, I suppose.
Never would have guessed that the bounty hunting was part of this plan to take the throne. And further, you've a Lady of the Knighthood with you. Not to mention command of a gauntlet runner. I sense there's more to this story, hmm?
Yes, it's a very, very long story. We're after
The
Luis.
truth is, we're going after Luis.
Luis, the monstrous child himself, eh?
Yeah.
So you're not just grasping at power. You've got convictions. But now the throne's in anyone's reach, eh? Suppose the king's magic wasn't just a myth. Well, hardly matters to an old codger like me. No telling if I'll even live to see the next king crowned.
This is all jolly cheerful. And I'm to be
How
stuck
old is
between
he?
these two old goats the whole night.
Don't blame me, lad. You volunteered.
Those are some sharp ears. We should probably watch our words in here.
What a terrible day indeed. I hope Nurus and the others are okay. All we can do now is get some rest so that we'll be ready for tomorrow.
Evidently,
So it begins with rumors of safety during a sand flash, and thus the trap is already set. Whatever the case, Heismay is safely in our custody. The others will stand vigil over him. So let us rest while we can. Nothing. Okay. What is that?
Young man,
I
hey!
can tell you by the look in your eyes, sir, you must be a traveler, aren't you? If I'm correct, please tell me of the places you've been to. Then for a pittance of just 250 Ri, I can bring your travels to life with my music, really. So you talk about places and he turns that memory into music. So it's not just a performance, but a showcase of magic as music.
Then
Once again, I'm quite busy,
I
sorry.
get it.
Well, that's too bad. I pray you'll visit again when you have some leisure time to spare. Okay, afternoon. Enter the Sandworm dungeon. You cannot come back to this area. Okay, grab everything. Nothing but story. Oh, is that so? Okay then. What? I can't go.
All right then.
I can't go to the Gauntlet Run? Fine. There's nothing to do at night, so let's just listen to this guy.
Young
then.
man, hey!
then
Okay, play some music for us.
Pleased to hear that.
Then I have but one question across the whole of your travels. Which locale has etched itself into the forefront of your memory? Grand Trad, I see, Grand Trad, the royal capital of the kingdom and the most prosperous city in the land. Its main street is lined with luxurious boutiques, and beyond that lies a bustling and lively marketplace. Watching over the lively city is the grand cathedral, yet as majestic as it is, there are places where the prestigious gaze of sanctism and does not
Let me
reach a
perform
city
for
of
you.
glory unlike anywhere else in the world, where the dazzling, vivid lights cast shadows of the deepest darkness. Now listen to my song. What a beautiful melody. As I listened to the performance, I thought about all that I've seen. That's it.
Good night.
Time marches on, and the age of a new
So
king
what
draws
will
nearer.
we do now? We have to get answers from the lady, right?
I dreamed we were being chased around by a horde of giant sandworms. I barely got any rest at all. I hope Heisme behaved himself in the Gauntlet Runner. We should go check on him later. We also need to get some information out of Barden. But how do we even bring it up?
Are you awake?
Yeah.
Barden just sent word. A few children disappeared in the night.
Huh?
Wait, but Heisme's in the Gauntlet Runner, right? If he's still bound there, that basically proves he's innocent. But if he's not, we need to get to the runner, quick.
So that must clear his name, obviously. Right? Huh? What's up with his red
Where's
face?
Stroll?
Speak,
Oh no, he's
man.
drunken.
Are you all right? Where's Heisme? What happened here? Oh, he reeks of alcohol. Nuris, you old sot! Don't tell me you drank yourself to sleep.
Heisme was blathering on about some things I found rather unnerving. So I had a little sup of the spirits to calm the
Seriously?
nerves.
What was
Wow.
he thinking?
What a mess.
So he
You
must have-
witless!
He must have got away then.
Maybe some cold water will wake you up, and if that water's not fixed yet, you're really in it! Ah!
Oh, what? He's still
Now,
here.
what's all the commotion?
Ah, that was it. He kept scaring me, so I stuffed him into the lavatory to shut him up.
He
What?
says that like it makes sense. Does
Huh?
it make sense to you?
Don't look at me. Does he drive like this?
He doesn't drink and drive, does he?
Yeah.
If you dare touch a single drop on the road, I'll toss you off the runner's back myself!
Anyway,
Yeah.
one thing's for sure. Heisme was tied up the whole time, so he never set foot outside, right?
What's all this about frightening Nuris? I cannot imagine you suddenly felt compelled to share ghost stories.
Yeah, what
I
happened?
heard some strange sounds last night. I could tell they were footsteps, but not any I recognized. If it had anything to do with the disappearance of the residents, it could prove my innocence. That's why I spoke up.
I don't think he's lying. With all that fog, I couldn't find the source of the footsteps, but I found plenty of something else. Children's
shoe.
shoes. It was after midnight. No time for children to be out and about. I had the shoes checked at the guard station, and it looks like they belong to the missing children.
Then
What?
it is likely those footsteps belong to your true culprit.
But the guard said no one left town last night.
Nobody left?
What do you left?
But that must mean the culprit is...
He's inside the town then.
Inside the town?
Logically, yes.
If that's the case, I'd like to talk to Barden, but how much of this should we share with him?
If you ask me, it's time to lay out all you know. Taking me with you might help your case too.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Yeah.
To bring you before the very man responsible for the bounty on your head. I trust I need not illustrate the risk.
Risk
they
or
might
not,
take him,
the
bro.
real culprit's likely one of their own. If you hide me, they'll accuse you of harboring a known criminal.
Yeah, that's true.
You all had it right. It's time I faced reality. A life on the run leaves no room for me to truly mourn my son.
Heisme.
Whatever the case, let's meet with Barden.
Well, I must say I couldn't hope you'd capture him so swiftly.
Something wrong? You don't look well. Got a face like you've just stumbled upon a dead man.
No, it's nothing. Just surprised you caught him. Aye, you have my thanks. Clearly we were right to trust you. You'll get your payment in full.
Before that, I want to ask you one question. Why was Heismay the only suspect in this case?
One of the guard witnessed him firsthand. Go on, Morris, tell him.
On the night of the kidnappings, I spotted a Ujif bolting into the wilderness. Several times. No mistaking a squat figure like that. I'm telling you, what are the chances of there being 2 Ujif brigands in the area?
What did you say?
Strange. I don't recall the kidnappers' tribe being listed on the bounty poster. Even the captain seemed surprised, yet you alone knew this.
He's obviously our culprit.
Most strange. Heismay was already in our custody yesterday. In other words, the kidnappings of last night cannot be his doing.
Yeah.
Is this true?
Captain, I'm one of yours, aren't I? You're not gonna trust this little red-eyed bastard over me, are you?
There's also the testimony from the guard at the gate. He reported no one coming or going from the city.
You scabby bounty hunters think you can mock the guard corps like this? Just take your damn blood money and get the hell out of here!
No.
Fine. Keep your hair on. We'll get to the bottom of this eventually.
Oh, his hands right there.
problem here? Pardon, may I interrupt?
No problem, ma'am.
Was that? Did you hear it, lad?
No, I heard nothing.
No, I didn't hear anything.
What's going on?
Now I see your game, you fiends.
Huh?
What? He's gone!
Heismay!
Find him! Secure the exits! Don't let him escape!
No
Just like
good.
this?
He's nowhere to be found. What's gotten into Heismay?
I got
Here's
the impression he sensed something. If he'd meant to escape, he would have done it yesterday.
I think Barden's innocent in all this. The real scumbag here is Morris, his second in command. He framed Heismay with a false eyewitness testimony. Must have figured an exiled Ujif would be a perfect scapegoat.
So Morris, a would-be
Scum.
guard of the people, has been kidnapping the residents and selling them off.
Could be. And there's also those footsteps that old Heismay heard in the night.
Norris is bound to have sobered up by now, right? Let's see how things are outside and get back to the runner.
Are you coherent yet? I didn't take you as the sort to fall so hard into your cups.
Well, an icy bath like that would freshen anyone up.
And tell us again what happened last night. It may be our only clue to tracking down the real culprit.
Bloody hell.
real.
Yes, it's coming back a bit. It wasn't just Heismay's reports that shook me. No, I saw something. It was right after I slung Heismay into the bathroom. Out the window, I saw some massive shadow moving through the fog. It wasn't any beast or man of this world. It was a dark messenger, I tell you. A specter from the very bowels of hell.
What?
It was like the horrors of every fairy story from my schoolboy days sprung to Stygian life.
Wait,
I
what?
was shaken, chums. Shaken to my core. I cried out for help, grabbed for something to steady myself, and all I found was the bottle.
What? Seriously?
You're there. You're all right now.
So
Even
it
if
wasn't
there is
his
some
scary
monster
stories then?
behind this, how would it connect with Morris? I don't see why he would be compelled to hide this to the extent of framing Heismay.
True. Let's try investigating the lady's old castle. Heismay's bound to have a reason for bolting off like that.
Yeah. No good. They said they haven't found Heismay yet, so they can't remove the blockade from the gate. Sounds like he's got them on a wild goose chase.
Why?
What of our plans then? Should we sneak in? Oh, over there. Over here. What? That sounds like
Evidently.
this is coming from over there. Is he calling us? Body. Whoa, what? He's with Heismay? Why is Heismay with you? The guard at the gate said they had not found him yet.
Got to say,
I'm the captain of the guard, and I have a responsibility to the truth, to know and uphold it. That's all this is about.
What folly.
Could have avoided all this trouble if you just lopped my head off to start with. Oddballs, the lot of you. Why did you run off so suddenly?
The truth is,
I did some investigation inside. The moment Lady Joanna cracked the door to the room, I heard the sound of a child scream. And Lady Joanna is, well, she is childless. Whatever you heard, it cannot have been her own family. No child could get into such a heavily guarded castle unnoticed. Your kidnapper has to be within these walls. My money's on Morris being the weasel. He lied to our faces, trying to get us to walk into a human's jaws.
It's absurd.
Morris? No, that's absurd. I cannot suffer him to kidnap any more innocent children. Please, will you help me put an end to this evil? I have nobody else to turn to.
Yeah.
Of course, after all, if we can't use your head for the competition, we'll need a replacement anyway. We're in the right...
Huh?
Of course we'll help you.
I'm in your debt.
I'm in your debt. Okay. Seemed to us like no kidnapper could get victims into the castle on our watch. Not under all our noses. See? But there was an old underground tunnel that even the castle guards didn't know. What kind of word is that? I've never seen that word. God didn't know. Oh, I see. Old underground tunnel that even the castle guards didn't know about. And Heismays, the man who found it. And there'd be plenty of places to hide hostages down there. Morris may have known about it as well. Right, under the lady's mansion? That's bold. Okay, let's get to work then.
Is that right then?
You should be able to get there from Blindwell Alley. At the end of Cattle Racket Road, I've got to return to my post. I'm counting on you, all of you. Well, leading into an underground channel.
Isn't that...
Everyone's already headed to Blindwell Alley. We can get there by following Cattle Racket Road. So let's go there when you're ready. Let's see.
All right.
Wait, before then, let's go shopping. We gotta get some supplies. Fairy dust. For real, let me check my equipment. Inherited. Kunda. Night Healer or Commander lineages. That's why there's no... They don't work together, for real. I'll be the mage.
I'll show you the essence of truth.
With a single fist, I shape our future.
Okay, let's go to the well then.
Let's go.
I can hear the kidnapped children screaming underneath here. We must help them.
However,
I did not expect there to be an underground channel. It is no wonder traces of the kidnapper couldn't be found. The children are beneath it. Let us hurry there. Seriously?
Is this the place?
So this is the entrance to the underground channel. If Morris is the culprit behind all this, he's probably looking at somewhere ahead. Let's go in. If we catch him with the children, we won't be able to talk his way out of it. We gotta save. And now we're gonna enter this well and catch the kidnapper, hopefully. We are suspecting that it would be Morris, but we will soon find out. So this is the old well that Barden mentioned. We should be able to get down to the underground channel from here.
Ready?
The kidnapped children should be in here. Are you all prepared?
Let's go.
Let's hurry. We must rescue the children. Hopefully the children are still in there.
However...
Keep your wits about you.
Someone's here. Someone is indeed here.
Come on, get the bait moving already. That thing goes out of control. We'll be dinner.
Oh, the children.
You can't run from us.
Please. Help.
So
the child yet lives.
Out of your jurisdiction now, aren't you? You're trespassers down here. And that means anything that happens to you is your own damn fault.
If you've got something to say it to our faces. Even you must feel the weight of what you've done.
Eyes up. Something stirs in the back.
Bunch of dogs.
Are these the monsters we heard about?
No, further back. 'Tis the footsteps in the night.
The bigger that beast back there grew, the more its watchdogs started changing with it. One of them's gonna make a million.
What has been happening here? Why do you kidnap the residents?
Why?
A meal?
Because premium bait's worth a fortune. I couldn't live on the wages of a guardsman forever.
You kidnap children for money? You utter scum!
This from a bloody-eyed Eugene. Look to your own sins, sir. You weren't just stripped of your knighthood. You were exiled. You're a coward who's been living in the hole you deserve. Didn't pretend you can play at justice now. You foil!
No, 'tis true in part.
Well, he wants to change.
'Tis why I stand here now. I ran from my past and turned away from my pain. You prey on innocent lives. Your sin will be repaid. Yet I cannot condemn you alone. Not when I could not see past my own suffering. Not when I locked myself away to be alone with my pain.
O lodestar, who falters in memory. O thou anguished traveler.
Finally, we're
Thy
getting
long
deep.
stagnant stance hath finally been broken. Now choose thy path.
Choose? My choice is already made. You can't erase your past. All you can do is take it in hand and reshape your future.
Thank you. Thou hast chosen a noble parting. Henceforth,
Wait, the background
thy fears
is similar
and insecurities are
to
thy
everyone
light.
else.
O lodestar, whose light reveals the king's own path, awaken.
Why is it whenever we are awakened, it's always this place?
I am Haisme Noctul. I believe the arc of life depends not upon birth. By these hands, soiled or sinless, I fight!
The guy has a hump on his back. Is that like the bag that's filled with goodies?
Apologies, but I cannot do this alone.
Go! Rip them apart!
Seriously. These are weasels right here. Okay, so I think Thief should give us the Mudo attack, right? Let's see
Morris, you will not escape me! Out of my way, fiends!
What's going on? He just started fighting with us. And even he awakened to his power.
Perchance 'tis through your influence that this power passed to him, Captain?
Oh, is this what Moore was talking about?
Young man, you seem the most adept with this magic. I will strike at your direction, if you might spare it. Rest assured, I once stood among the Shadow Guard, and the years have not dulled my edge.
Mamudo, Phantom Tracer. Weak physical damage to get steal. The higher your agility, the higher your success rate. It's just the success rate, but what does luck still come into play?
Then again, hidden arm!
Phantom Tracer. Slash damage to remove buff effect. Warrior and Thief. Mamudo, Thief and Mage. Alright.
Rancor!
Oh no, they're not weak.
Okay.
Hit their weakness!
That's what I thought.
I shall fight as the noble I am.
Alright, the sword can do fire damage.
Hit their weak point!
Let's finish this guy off.
Worthy foe after all.
Bruh.
Shut up!
Oh, that's good. 2 forgot. One tries stealing. Okay,
I'll take this. I'll be taking that.
Fire brand.
So let's go.
Oh wow, what's yours and mine?
Better be sure.
No sense of this. That sucks, man.
Fire!
You gotta aim
Oh,
better
come
than
on.
With a
that.
single fist.
I gotta fix my options button for real. This one is stiff.
Just a
We're
bit.
got them
Crap.
right in the
Oh,
weak spot.
power of heroes!
Everybody forgot it. No. Let's go.
Thunder! Die!
Burn! Try some of this!
Dragon's
Hit their
choking.
weak point.
With
Keep it
blade in
up.
hand!
Wait, why is she in his back?
Come! I'll destroy
What is-
you!
It's not doing a lot of damage, seriously. There you go, we got it.
Stop!
They're just getting away.
Damn! The bastard got away!
But the children are safe.
Good.
That's good.
You saved them, Heismay.
You know that I used to have a child of my own. My son. He was killed. I could not even protect my own flesh and blood. Who could call me a knight? Since then, I've wondered what I had left to live for, and found few answers.
Is that why you lived in such a dangerous place? That you might be...
We need to chase down Morris first. He said something kind of weird back there, didn't he?
Regarding the watchdogs, he said they gradually turned more horrific the more the monster grew.
Do you think that's the effect of the melancholia? I expect anything further in will be even more malformed then.
But why root all this in the
Perhaps.
basement of the lady's own domain? Clearly, someone is invested in Morris's efforts. But who would finance this?
I can't
Maybe
say
the
for
lady.
certain.
Lady Joanna.
Still, from the very beginning, this has felt beyond the realm of any sane, moral person.
And to think this started as a simple bounty contract. We've set foot in something far bigger, I think.
Let's get these poor youngsters back to Baden for now.
Whoa, 3,000. That's still far away though. After saving the children, I can expect my support from the townspeople to grow. Of course, we saved their child.
You saved the wee ones' lives. We can't thank you enough.
Had to be done.
No, we just did what had to be done.
I know this is difficult to hear, but Morris had a hand in this the whole time. He confessed as much to us.
Aye. I found out the man's been struggling to pay off all manner of gambling debts. I'll round up the guard and search the whole bloody castle for him.
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid you'd be outmatched. However, it would be a great help to us if your guards could prevent anyone from leaving the grounds.
Considering everything, I can't help but think the Lady Joanna's got to be in on this somehow.
But the woman is a respected sanctoress. Besides which, she's the one who funded the initial request.
I'll tell you this. Hard as we've looked, we can't find a sniff of Lady Joanna herself.
We're here for our own reasons. Whoever we find down there, we're not going to stay our blades. Any objections?
None for me. Do as you will, and I'll trust in Lady Joanna's innocence. Indeed, for all we know, the culprit may be holding her hostage.
Perhaps. In order to break the princess curse, I'll need to make an impression during the tournament. I must accomplish something that would catch Luisa's eyes. Besides, I think we're the only ones who can handle getting into the bottom of this, and we'll do it not just for ourselves, but the town as well.
I too have a score that needs settling. I cannot let these atrocities continue, especially not in my name.
Yeah.
I believe in you.
He's the one who's being framed. New
Considering
comrade,
we're
yes.
due in Oceania in a matter of days, we've little time to tarry here.
Our foes may be strong, but they're also trapped like rats in the basement. We'll use the old well to get in and out.
Yeah, I left Heisman to calm down a little with the gauntlet runner, and he wished, and decided to return to the inn with everyone else. Okay then. Joanna's absence troubles me. If 'tis true that there's a monster nearby, then we've not a moment to lose. So, it still remains to be seen whether she knew the god corpse were involved.
Damn it.
Morris, the ruthless, deceiving us is one thing, but kidnapping children? There's a storm coming, that's for sure. But we'll be at a disadvantage at night. So let's dive deeper in the gigantic castle basement for tomorrow. No, tomorrow we're going to somewhere else. The SpongeBob sound effect for real. Nothing here for real. Oh wow, I could miss that. Seriously, maybe Bart didn't left this for us. Really? For real? Can't go to the gauntlet runner anymore. Okay, fine, let's go to bed.
Good night.
Because so much happened, but I'm still finding it hard to sleep. Maybe I'll go back to the gauntlet runner and read in the evening breeze. Whoa, what really? Can't sleep, lad?
Can't sleep, lad?
Huh? Oh.
As it happens, I'm a bit restless myself.
Huh.
That a novel there? Don't see many carrying those around. Bit of an odd question, but what's your real aim as a group?
What's the real aim? We're just a group of stragglers, seriously. We're a secret organization. No, we're nothing like that. Seriously. We're just a group of stragglers.
We're just a group of like-minded stragglers.
That's plain from the look of you. In any case, suppose it's not my place to ask. Don't worry, lad. Just water. Back where I grew up, there was nobody like you lot. Just you, Jeeves. We've never been accepted by other tribes, and 'tis no mystery why. We're nocturnal, we look worlds apart, and there's so few of us. Not enough for any political sway. Our elders only ever thought of short-term alliances, loyalties changeable as the wind. We relied on their power, not ours, and resigned ourselves to that. Oh, I loathed it. Even as a child. I hadn't been cowed into considering myself lesser. I honed my skills, that the city's majority might accept me, and I'll not say it was fruitless. I was accepted into the knighthood of the royal capital.
As a shadow
I felt
guard.
like my fellows and strangers alike accepted me as an equal. Fool that I was. They never really wanted me among the true knights. Just in the shadow guard, where my deeds were dirtier and kept secret. Equal and lesser in the same breath. Ultimately, once my superiors realized I wouldn't abide their self-serving orders, they stripped me of the title I'd fought for. And little by little, I lost everything else. My son died. I'd
tough,
failed
man.
to protect him. And despite everything I felt, I'd resigned myself to being powerless. Just like the damned elders I'd hated so much. But you know, you lot have helped me realize something. I'd thought for a long time that if I wanted to feel accepted, instead of being the eternal outsider, I'd need power, status, some mighty patron nobody could defy. I wasn't really looking to swear myself to some superior. I only wanted not to be alienated for who and what I am. I just needed allies. Friends.
From now on, we're friends. Seriously. From now on, we're friends.
And from now on, we're friends.
Seriously.
A free spirit, are you? It'll be my pleasure then.
No more racism. We ended racism here.
Heisme. Within him dwells the virtue of the thief. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Yay, let's go.
Perhaps our fates are bound somehow.
The heroic embodiment of the thief.
If my boy was still alive, he'd be about your age. Though he'd look absolutely nothing like you, of course.
He might
Long
be
as we're both
shorter.
awake. Might I have a look at that old novel of yours?
Sure. Everybody who wants to like take a look. This is so cool. What is it about? Like different
this
colors?
This is a fantasy novel. This section seems to describe the utopia's approach to discrimination. Let's see here. In this world, discrimination and inequality are forbidden by law. It is a sin to impose injustice due to one's appearance, lineage, or birth. This is the accord established between the people and the state. Well, well. What a world that would be. I don't imagine our land will get there for another century or 5. Still, I cannot help but wonder whether those ideals would please an entire population. You cannot pretend at diversity without acknowledging individual differences. Some will be judged as strong, while others marked as weak. Equal competition doesn't mean equal footing. Their very aims of freedom and balance could spell doom for the striving weak. I wonder how we might ever achieve a true utopia, where everyone could be happy. If this awakened power is meant to be wielded in service of my beliefs, then, no matter who calls it naive or foolish, I will always use it to save the weak.
Robin Hood. It was getting late, so we decided to go back to the inn and to sleep.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws
It's
nearer.
more just a law. Some people still have the inclination of discrimination.